Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
J.R. Santana will hit next.
Santana.
There's the strike at the knees. 0-1. Kelsey over at first with one away.
Yep, that ball went out.
Started after it. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 29th of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Base is empty, one away. And now the right fielder, George Valera. One out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Santana slings to first in time.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Ricardo.
2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Good job to fight that one off. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. And that's the third out. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Aiden Miller.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Santana handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Dangeries, De La Cruz.
2 outs, bases are full.
Santana.
That's ripped. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-4.
Wastes no time there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brian Reynolds here. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Stallings getting ready to hit. On the ground to short, Santana. Fires over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.R. Santana. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now it's the shortstop, J.R. Santana. And a swing and a miss there.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning going. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Judge waits. That's a strike. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Tucker stepping in now for the Yankees. Santana over at second. Judge at first. 2 out of the inning. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. Tag at second, and he's out trying to get back. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Heel back to work. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined. Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Bases loaded. 2 down.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Santana launched a homer in his most recent game. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt down the line, and it's foul. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
1 out, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Miller.
1 down. J.R. Santana now at the plate.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Takes it in for the out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap, maybe a little more backspin.
Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, James Triantos. Out to short, Santana. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
First and second, 2 outs. Santana, the next to hit.
Hey!
In the dirt, blocked.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yanks strand a pair. Nick Fortes, the next Cub to hit.
Nick Fortes.
With the tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Gets under it and pops it up. Jimenez. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Santana did well enough for them.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
J.R. Santana getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3, go the Yankees.
Now batting, shortstop, Santana.
And that one clips the corner. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 2. Ball 1 there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. Logan O'Hoppe up next for the Red Sox.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Swing and a ground ball. Santana. They take the force out, and the inning. Runners are at the corners. 1 away.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A massive home run. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One out. Runner at second. Nico Cavadas getting ready to hit. Swing and a chopper out to short. And there are 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And up next for New York, J.R. Santana. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Outside. No, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two down, nobody on. That's outside. The count now 2-2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. One out, runner at second. Matt Wallner up next for the Red Sox. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, looking to stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.R. Santana. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Manager out of the... And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Andres Ramirez.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
2 outs. Runner on the move. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now it's Devers at the plate. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That's ripped. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road. Santana hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, Boog. And you know his teammates appreciate having a bat like his in the lineup. We'll see how many more dingers he can pile up this year.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, J.R. Santana. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning. First and second, no outs. Nico Cavadas up next for the Red Sox. Righty delivers. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Fires to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. And it's 1-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty.
Santana.
Ripped towards third. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. One gone, runner at first. Jose Tena digs in now.
Tena.
Red Sox by 2. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Now batting, shortstop, go. Santana.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Aaron Judge. Just missed. Two outs. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ward makes the play, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. And that one missing low.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge waits. There's the strike. Runner on the go. There's a ball. No throw. He's in there safely. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Santana, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt, blocked. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. Fairbanks, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Digging in, Roman Anthony. Man at second. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Moretta is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Santana played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
J.R. Santana ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So up next, J.R. Santana.
Santana.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner on the go. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time, and Devers is set down.
Batting fourth, the right.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
He caught it behind his back. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Taylor Ward. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to the left. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Cedon.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, J.R. Santana.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Santana in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Okay.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Hit on the ground to short. Tenna. They get the force out to escape a. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 1-2 now. To short, could be 2. To Jimenez. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Tenna.
Go ahead run on base. Santana now at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Sweeney.
Sweeney.
On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. Santana had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only.
And next for New York, J.R. Santana. And that is out of play. Estes, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The third baseman.
Man at first, 1 away.
The shortstop, Santana.
Up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
That one outside. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. So no runs.
Now batting.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ripped on a line to center. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hammered on the line. Base hit. Here's the throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's saved.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Pickoff move to first. Santana back in on a dive. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. DJ Hurts, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Fairbanks, the right-hander, also getting loose. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner goes again. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Strike.
The 1-1. He caught it behind his back. The throw, nicely done for the out. And next for the Red Sox, Victor Scott. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it.
Hit me a three.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Miguel Blaze up next for the Red Sox. Puck is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Santana had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
J.R. Santana, just about ready to go. The former All-Star looking to help his team get a win today. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now it's William Contreras.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
There's one. On the first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. Brett, 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
2 out, space is empty. Into the outfield, base hit. Man at first, it's Aaron Judge now. Runner takes off, ball misses. Throw to second, save! And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Santana stands at second with 2 gone. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2's the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
A designated hitter, Kyle.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Ball to strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve.
Man at first, 1 away.
The shortstop, Santana.
Out towards left center. And there's 2 down. One down. And now the right fielder, Charlie Condon. Swing and a ground ball. Paredes throws to first in time. 1 out, bases empty. Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side. Handles, throws to first, and now 2 gone.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Boots it.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Whips it to Mountcastle. Inning over. This one pretty well decided. J.R. Santana, the next to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Foul ball. Jimenez at third. Paredes at first. 1 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Out of here. Up onto the deck. What a shot. That'll fire up the dugout. His 31st home run of the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for New York, Roman Anthony. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies take game 1 of the series on the road. Santana played brilliantly despite the loss.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
One down. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Grounds one to short. Santana slinging it to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
One out, runner at second. Santana getting ready to hit.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Santana with a homer in his last game.
0 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
One out and a runner at
0-2.
second here in the second game of the series. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-1.
Didn't take long to get a result with that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying.
Move to first. Santana back on a dive. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Roll to short, could be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He's in there.
Up next for Colorado. Now batting, the shortstop, Santana.
Way
1 ball, no
inside,
strike.
gets out of the way. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The relay throw. Slides his hand in there. Save. And now just a 2-run deficit. Here's Kyle Tucker. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That. And now it's Luis Garcia. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. First and second, 2 outs. Santana will hit next. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. The Yankees looking to rally.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Fires to the plate. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. J.R. Santana digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
One, two.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, one away. Grounded to third, could be two. To second, that's one. Out. A double play to end it. Santana did well enough for them despite the loss. Had 3 hits and 2 runs batted in.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
So 2 down. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. Townsend, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2025. High fly ball out towards left center. Sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
0-2.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's the left fielder. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Santana tosses to first. That ends the frame. So they go. Runner at second. Nobody out.
Shortstop dog, Santana.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of him.
2 outs, runner at first. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And the inning is over. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Santana now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Condon pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Everson Pereira.
Pereira.
Smith is just 1 strike away. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Santana in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Runner from third in to score. And they've tied it again.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. Known for his late inning heroics.
Reynolds.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes a nice sliding catch.
Boog, that's just a nice.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gentry Rojas.
And there's a base hit to the left. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Ball game. Another homer. And the Yankees break through to win it in 13.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Santana with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Cracked a pair of homers. 12-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. J.R. Santana, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.R. Santana. Santana with a couple of homers in his last game. There's a strike at the knees. That clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
In the dirt, blocked. On the ground, right side. There's one. Out. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now here come the... And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1-1-1. On the ground. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the third baseman.
One out, base is empty.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Santana.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Now move to first. Santana back in on a dive. Runner takes off. It's in the dirt. Throw to second.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Santana, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana, 1 for 3. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Fought off foul.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2 with the count.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. The Yankees looking to rally.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out looking.
Sometimes he wears.
So 2 down, and up next for New York, Roman Anthony. That one the other way. And no throw. He's into first easily. 2 outs, runner at first. And now Moises Ballesteros. 1 strike away. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him.
J.R. Santana ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. So up next, J.R. Santana. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Yeah. Santana with another scorching run of play lately. Runner on the move. Hit hard, base hit. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kyle.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but...
Runner on the go, and they're all loaded up.
Perfect.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Out to short. They take the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Santana.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swinging a foul straight back. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Everything came together for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an OT.
And next for New York, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1.
Runner, yes,
Double
yes.
steal. On the ground to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw's offline. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5. One out, base is empty.
The shortstop, Santana.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Alvarez sizes this one up. He's got it. There's 2 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. Line drive, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
One ball.
The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
On the ground, and this should do it. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees even this series up at a game apiece. Santana did okay for them in this one. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible. Just
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. And now, J.R. Santana. Yo, one. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, one away. Ground ball to the right side. Albies slings to first in time. Jacob Berry up next for the Astros.
2-2-2.
Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, there's one. How about that double play?
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Santana in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. In the dirt. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that is out of play. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One out, base is empty.
Which looks like Santana.
Center field. Kincaid should have this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. Santana. And that is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, J.R. Santana.
It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Munoz picks to first, and he dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. And the throw, he's out at third.
Well, Boog, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, a strikeout and a throw out at third. It's just really...
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat.
Alvarez.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a ball popped up by Esteros. As this one sized up, he's got it. Ball game. The Yankees strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Santana had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. J.R. Santana now at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Runner, yes,
Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Jimenez leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
1 ball, 2
Inside,
strikes.
almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out towards right center field. McCarthy makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now
1 out, base is empty.
Santana.
Tap foul at the plate. And no one can get there. So a man at first. And now big number. Murphy throws over. Santana dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish. You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 1 down. Kerry Carpenter will hit next.
The right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Here's the throw. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Center field, Lindor on his way over, 2-way down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. And a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Leading off, Eliezer Alfonso.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. One out. Runner at second. Bruno, the next to hit.
Bruno.
Down fly ball to right center. Judge getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags and will move up to third. Go ahead run on base. Santana digs in down. That one
ball,
missed.
no strikes.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here deep into extra innings. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That misses, and it's 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Geloff for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees claim victory in 13 innings. Santana had a game to forget.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now.
J.R. Santana ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees, the American League leader in RBIs this year. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they go quietly there. Luis Matos getting ready to hit. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and 2 in time to first for the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Nobody out, runner at first. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined. Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense, and when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. McCarthy hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down. Luis Matos up next for the A's. Runner on the go. On the ground. Santana. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 1 out, base is empty.
The shortstop, Santana.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Vukovic sizes this one up. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter Aaron Judge.
Base is empty with 2 away. Luis Matos up next for the A's. Matos goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. Santana. And that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. Yankees 3 and the A's 2. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a foul ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Jake McCarthy up next for the A's.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2-2 now. On the ground left side. 6, 4,
That's it.
3. And they turn to double play.
Now batting, second.
Very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Nino Bruno now at the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Fires to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Huge moment for him and his team, dude. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth, but he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
And that is out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ball. 2-2.
That's the third. Fair ball. Paredes headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Rhett Lauder.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save! And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. One on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings. Right through there, got it. And Judge is down on strikes.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Move to second, and he's back in safely. Kicks and fires. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Throws to second.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now, Davison de los Santos. The tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Bowman to score. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Next to hit, Daniel Susak. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Santana did okay for them in this one. Singled and knocked in a run.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Santana, the next to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more. Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
A dive. Nice stop from his backside. And that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Makes the sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, Davison.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boog, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
2 out, space is empty.
Santana.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And it's fouled away. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCarthy settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy.
2-2-2.
Grounder might be 2. Glove flip for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike 2. Oh, he hit him.
That got him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Man at first with 1 gone. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Mike Gilchrist up and loosening in the pen. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitches low.
That's down. Ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Swings through that one.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's no runs. So digging in, Luis Matos. Grounds 1 to short. Santana. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So no runs on no. So runner at second, 2 down. Next up for the A's, A.J. Vukovich. So the tying run at second. Base hit right field. Around third. The throw in.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
So they're all loaded up. Yeah, that's fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The bases are full for the New York Yankees. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at
Ham. There's one. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. Jake McCarthy digs in now. Tying run at the plate. To the right side. Ham. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Santana with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.